Hey traders, so what if your goal isn't a Lambo, but just to pay your bills? That's what we're gonna talk about today. So, the problem I see with most new traders is that unrealistic expectations destroy new traders. They get a reality check because trading is hard. It's simple once you get it, but it's hard. If it wasn't hard, everybody would be doing it. We all know it's not just drawing some lines on a chart and hoping price gets there. There's a lot of things involved. And we see on social media and on YouTube all the guys with the flashy Lambos, the big mansions, the big yachts, and the stacks of money. And this just it creates unrealistic expectations for new traders. I was one of them. I have friends who are among new traders, and I see it happen every day. So the reality is that even making a living off of trading is an achievement. Remember that 90 or more than 90% of traders fail. More than 90% of traders don't make any money. So the psychological trap is comparing your 1 to 2% returns to somebody else's flex lifestyle. You see, like I told you, the big mansions, you think Lambos are the way to go. You sit there with your 1%. Let's say you have a 150k prop firm account. 1% of that is $1,500. So not really Lambo money, not really mansion money, but please keep in mind that 99% of what you see on social media isn't true. The Lambos are rented, the mansions are rented. Most of these guys don't make any money, trust me. So the mindset shift is that you need to start by covering just one bill. Let's say you have a car payment. Let's say it's $500. And let's say you can cover that car payment by just making money with trading. Let's say you make around $500 a month. You can pay your car off with that. You don't need to take it from your paycheck. So you just essentially gave yourself a real raise. If you're working anywhere, half-time, full-time, doesn't matter. If you're working, you just gave yourself a raise. So the time commitment, 2 hours a day is enough. Even less if you want to, but let's say around 2 hours is enough in a day. So you can fit this around any job. You can trade the Asia session, you can trade the London session, you can trade New York. Doesn't matter if you live in Thailand, in Europe, in the US, in Africa, in India, it doesn't matter. If you're trading futures, there is only 1 hour a day that the market is closed. The New York session does have a lot more volume, but you can take really fantastically good trades even in London and in Asia session. I have traded Asia session recent months for the gold pair, and I've seen 100, 200, 300 and more point moves during the Asia session. So any session will do. Prop firms. Use prop firms like Topstep. You can use Apex, you can use My Funded Trader, you can use there are so many nowadays. So I hear so many people say, I only have $200 a month to spend. That isn't nearly enough to make sufficient money with trading. And if you're trading with personal money, you're right. $200 really isn't enough. Let's say you make 1% return, you're making a $2 return. So that's not anything to write home about. But we have prop firms. For $150, you can get access to $150,000 in capital. 1% of 150,000 is 1,500. If you make 1% off of that account, you paid $150, and you have the ability to make $1,500. If you make 2%, you make $3,000. So the simple math is one win, 1%, $1,500. If you are copy trading these accounts, let's say you take 3 accounts. Apex allows up to 20, Topstep allows up to 5, I think so. But let's say you get 3 accounts funded. That's $1,500 times 3, $4,500 a month. That's more than I made in my day job. That's more than most people make in their day jobs a month, even in the US. So it's really crazy what you can do nowadays with the power of prop firms. So the compounding power. Use trading to pay the bills. Forget about Lambos, forget about that big beautiful yacht, forget about the big mansion. Just think of trading as a way to pay your bills. If you can pay your bills with trading, everything that you earn in your day job is yours to keep. It's fun money. It's you can take your kids to the movies. You can go out with the boys. You can take your wife out on date night. Maybe you've been eyeballing a bigger car payment, where it used to be $500. You can now take $500 from your trading. You can add your own $500. You now have $1,000 for a car payment. So not Lambo money, but you'll get there. So the compounding power. Use trading to pay your bills, save your job income, like I said, and grow a personal account over time. Let's say you take out $4,500 a month, put aside $1,000 and put that on a personal account. Make 1% wins. You're growing steadily, but $1,000 a month at the end of the year is $12,000. 1% of $12,000 every month, it adds up. It really adds up. And if you become proficient and you add even more, let's say you can make 2% a month. You're at 9K. At 9K, you can put in 2,000 or 3,000 a month into your personal account, and it really starts to snowball after a couple of months. And if you're beginning to become a profitable trader, believe me, it really snowballs. So longevity versus flashiness. Stop swinging for the fences. Stop YOLOing. Stop thinking this is, it's only paper money, it's sim money. No, treat trading like a business. If you treat trading like a business, it will start to feel like a business, and you will start to gain more and more financial freedom. And remember, think in years, not months. Everybody wants now. They want the Lambo now, they want a mansion now. No, think about where you will be in 1 year's time, 2 years' time, 5 years' time. So, final message, screw the flex. Screw the flex. Stop scrolling social media. Stop comparing yourself to these fake traders with their big mansions. Stop doing that to yourself. Really, don't do it. Patience plus consistency equals financial freedom. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.